folks, it's Bishopheals from the ECF Forums and host of Big TV. How you guys doing over there, baby? I'm here today because, man, I am kicking it with Atmomixani 69 in brass. Oh, man, I love this device. But that's not what I'm going to do the review on. No. I'm going to do the review on his unreleased. Shh. You know what it is? You know what it is? It is the copper Nemi. Yeah, baby. Oopa. You gotta take a look at this. Let me tell you, it is beautiful. CNC engravings. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Ooh, man. This thing is just gorgeous, I tell you. Totally gorgeous. Oopa. So we're gonna go and we're gonna review and we're gonna go over this Nemi. Oopa. This is pretty much almost the same, but he did revise a few things on this Nemesis versus the stainless steel and the brass Nemesis that he has released and the Legionnaires. Yes, he has changed a few things, which we're gonna be going over. Forget about it. Okay, folks. So here it is, the Nemi in copper mod. Oh yeah, baby. And as you can see, we have, let me focus that for you. There we go. So it says Nemesis, serial number 47. And this is pretty deep engravings, totally. And then you have over here the logo. Beautiful, totally beautiful. I tell you, awesome looking device. Now, let's look at this closely. All right, as in the previous Nemesis, just like this one, you have certain battery configurations. 18650 mode right now. Okay, I have the two tubes, so they're in 18650 mode. If I want it in 350 mode, let's put this on. And here we go. Very small, completely small device. Like if you want a stealth vape, you can. It's very small. And the same thing, you have the locking ring right over here. Now, he also incorporated the air vent holes, which I'm actually going to show you right now on the actual sleeve. Okay, so here's one, here's two, here's three, and here's 4. Okay, so he incorporated here on the locking ring. Now the other thing, if you have a kick, you can use a kick. Here is your kick ring. Okay, there's your kick ring. You can actually use that with the 18650 mode, like so, and then you can apply your kick and it would actually fire. Now, being that I'm not going to be using these two modes, I'm just going to put that on the side. But on 18650 mode, you would just be using these two tubes. Now, the switch has changed. Let's look at this switch a little. Now, on the switch, he has changed the actual button, as you can see. Look at that. It's different versus his previous model. Okay, which I'll actually show you. This one is the Legionnaire. And as you can see, I gotta clean my contacts a little, but see, it's different. It's a little bit different versus this one. See that? It's a little bit different. Okay. Now the other thing that's also different about this is that on his previous model, on this one, he had only one side pin. Let's see if you can see that. Let's see if I can focus that right there, because that's where the groove is. There we go. See the pin? There's the pin right there. You can actually see it. It's right underneath this button, but right there on the side. There's only one. See that? It's just one. And you have 2 springs in here. Okay? As opposed to this, on the new one, he put in 3 of them, which you can't actually see right now. I would have to release this. Now, when I actually release this button, you have to be very careful, because, you know, this is silver plated, and what I'm just doing is very gently unfasten it like so. And you want to do this to clean out the switch. But I already cleaned out my switch, but I'm going to show you anyway. So you want to hold and keep this held, okay? Otherwise, those 3 pins, see the 3 pins? They will come flying out once you release this because this is spring loaded. See that? Okay, so these are the 3 pins. So pretty much to clean this mod, it's quite simple. You would remove this very slowly. You see that? The pins will come out. And there's the spring. See the spring? So you just want to clean all that. Then you would actually insert this piece back on, and then you would actually start placing in these pins one by one while you're holding this down. Once you place all the 3 pins, just add this on. And as you can see, there's an O-ring right there in the bottom. Yep. And this is silver plated as well over copper. So it's very, very delicate. So you want to screw it as much as you can with your fingers. Then you can let go of the spring. But you want to tighten it. Okay? Not tighten to the point that the eagle's screaming on a quarter, but just a little bit of a snug is all what I'm actually going to do. There we go. That's it. So, because anymore I may stripe it and it'll get ruined. So you just want it that's nice and smooth. Okay? The throw of it. Okay? That's very, very, very important. That's the throw. You want it to be very, very smooth. And as I mentioned, this is the locking ring, which is pretty much the same from his previous models. Okay? And this would also adjust as far as for the battery size by screwing it in and out. Okay, adjusting it. So, now the other change that he's done is the top cap. Yes, let's take a look at this top cap. As you can see, look at that. There is no more manual screwing by hand. He actually put in a floating silver-plated pin. That is a floating silver-plated pin. And just to show you, I'll push it all the way down. Okay, it's all the way down. And let me get an atomizer. Okay. So as I actually start putting in the atomizer, screwing down, the pin will start to extend. Watch this. So right now I'm feeling a little snug, and now the pin is going to extend. See that? It extends. So it automatically adjusts for your addy, whatever addy. So you can just leave it flush. Look at that. See? And it automatically extended the pin. Okay? To the height it needs to be. Okay? So what I'm actually going to do next is get an orb 25, stick it in, and what I like to do is just release the switch as much as possible, just a little bit, so that way I can screw in the cap with the addy, like that, okay, and then I just tighten it, tighten the switch, there we go, now it's snug. Then I release a little bit of the ring, just to leave a little bit of these holes, so it can vent. And as you can see, she fires. So that's, you know, pretty much in a nutshell. Those are the revisions as far as what he did on the Nemi. And let's have a vape and let's check out the low drop and everything. Oofa. So this is going to be actually available by the end of the month or the first week in October, according to Katarina. So I'm going to put it on my Friday morning as far as to measure the actual drop load. I thought this was a fresh battery. I guess not. Let's put in a fresh bat. Okay, so we're at 4.22. Okay. Now, as far as the ohms, we're at 0.24. Okay. put it on. Okay, so this would be measuring on the load. Okay, so we're at from 4.22, we're at 385, 383, 381. It's kind of hard to hold it with one hand to power. I mean, so let's do this because it's just that I gotta. There we go. 382, 38. Okay, so we're at like 382 to 385, rounding off. It's around there. So from let's say 384. So we're at 3.84 minus 4.22. So we're at 0.38, which isn't bad at all. Given that it's 0.24 ohms, that's outstanding, an outstanding number. Now, if I were to clean this mod thoroughly, I think I can probably push a little bit more voltage out of it. But I just really wanted to show you pretty much the way it is, how well it performs straight out of the bag. So oh man, oofa, you can hear it. Snap, crackle, and pop, baby. Oofa. Now, I gotta tell you, it is a beautiful mod. However, it is copper, okay? And being that it's copper, like in any copper mod, it's very delicate, okay? It would be very delicate if you would drop it, if literally, because it's very easily to get nicked. Because copper is very, very sensitive. It's not as durable as stainless steel. But the conductiveness as far as in copper is just out of this world, like I was just showing you. Unbelievable. Totally unbelievable. Oofa. So I just wanted to show you. Nemi 47. Oopa. Thank you so much, Katarina. Thank you so much, Michaelis, for sending me this device. I totally appreciate it. And I know a lot of my friends already been asking me as far as when it's going to be available. Like I said, it's going to be at the end of the month, the first week in October. It'll be available. It's just beautiful, totally beautiful, and the performance, like I just showed you, is out of this world. So with that, kiddies, I'll let you guys go. Live hard and vape hard. Oopa.